Happy Saturday. Hope you're having an awesome day. Happy weekend. Not a lot going on in the grow today because I've been doing a lot of it offline. Get some time to reconnect with my plants. Today is just some more seedlings to transplant and just hanging out with you guys for a little bit. It's going to be a bit of a short one today, but I'm excited to hang out with you guys. I'm just going to get myself settled in, wait for some people to roll on in. To turn my exhaust down so you guys can hear me. Right. So, today is a very exciting day for me in the grow tent. There are just those days where you walk into your garden and you notice all these things starting to happen, and it is super, super exciting, especially because I just started this journey like only a couple of years ago. Today's a day that I'm feeling proud. What is up, MF Clone? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great week so far. We are just hanging out in the grow tent. Gonna be doing a little bit of work today. Got some seedlings to transplant, more flower stuff, nothing food related, but that's okay. We're making room for more food stuff. So that is the plan. And then this coming week, I'm just gonna move all my seedlings, my flower seedlings outside and get some more food items growing. So many seeds to check out and to start germinating. So first I'm gonna wait till I maybe get my towers under control, because things are starting to get crazy in here and I'm losing track. Like, for example, last weekend we just transferred a bunch of parsley into the orange tower till I filled it, and I completely forgot. And today I went to check out the back of the orange tower and I was, oh wow, who would have thought? More parsley. I've got so much parsley. So what's up, Travis? Thank you for joining. Honestly, I saw a comment on my post last night. I haven't had the chance to respond yet, but that is the biggest compliment. Thank you so much. I definitely am very far from a green thumb, but here we are. So maybe I'm not so bad after all, but it's honestly practice makes perfect, you guys. So yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. I just pulled my last year's cell tray out because I'm ready to get the flower seedlings out of the buckets, out of the tower, into the cell tray, into some soil, and they'll be out of the grow tent for the season, and we'll get them into the outdoor garden. Yesterday I spent some time building my chicken wire fence, and yeah, chicken wire is not fun to work with, you guys. That's why I like my indoor garden. It keeps things clean, and there's a lot of stuff that you don't have to deal with. So that is the plan. I'm still unsure about the weather in Ontario, so I really don't know when I'm going to get these seedlings in the ground, but hopefully over the course of this week we can start to harden them off and get them adjusted to the outdoor climate. So first thing I got to do before around the grow tent, I have to fill up my grow tower. So just take a sip of water here. I filled up my tower with some calcium this morning, let that circulate, and now I've got the 7410 Grow, the GH. This is what I use in the tower. Everything except for the strawberries flower. The strawberries are the only thing in the tower that flower. So those are gonna be moved to the yellow tower once they start growing and we can propagate them, at which point I'll introduce bloom when they start to flower. No problem, you're killing it. I'm gardening myself as well, transplanting, setting up tents. Nice, very fun. What do you guys grow? I'm sure you probably grow cannabis, but do you guys grow food or anything else? I've been talking about this more and more lately, but I want to get growing. I know cannabis is a medicinal plant, but I want to get into growing other kinds of medicinal plants and herbs, maybe have an entire medicinal tower. That would be very cool, and then I can just make my own remedies up, you know. But honestly, guys, I already have so much I've got to learn. I'm feeling a little bit, not stressed out. It's always exciting when you have a lot to learn, but feeling a little overwhelmed. But if you're not overwhelmed, then you're not having fun, you know? So I got an exciting delivery in the mail yesterday. My Pulse Pro has arrived. I'm very excited to set that up and start using it. I have not opened the box yet, so I know I said we were going to talk about it today, but I haven't had the chance. So Travis Bowie says cannabis. Nice. Thank you so much, Chris. You guys are awesome. Thank you for feeding my ego. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm just, honestly, it's hard work. I'm working really hard and it is paying off. I'm extremely dedicated to my garden, you guys. So that being said, I'm just gonna fool you guys around. I'm gonna fill the rest of the orange tower. So this is just General Hydroponics 7410. Don't worry, I just mixed it. Alright, so this tower should be good for the next week. I usually fill it once a week, same with the buckets, same with everything else. So hopefully the plants do well and they don't need any additional fertilizer. So yeah, guys, I'll take you for a little walk around and show you what's going on today. Some exciting updates. We've got a lot of peppers growing. They are small, but they are growing, so I'm very excited. The cucumber, it's official, guys. I swear, every time, it's right behind me, right here, and every time I turn around, I swear it's grown even larger. So I'm super proud of myself that third time's a charm. I did not give up. I persevered. And I've got one cucumber, but I will take you guys for a closer look. We did have two other cucumbers slash female flowers, and I want to show you guys what happened. I don't know why it happened. We've got to figure it out. Something happened. So we'll start the tent tour with there. I'll flip you guys around. All right, so check it out. So this variety is called straight 8 cucumbers. They kind of look like the type of cucumbers that are like a field cucumber. You can just eat them like that, or you can pickle them. I might do a little bit of both, but that if I get more than one. So right now, this was the first flower that emerged, pollinated the crap out of it. Like all the male flowers are just completely destroyed because I really just pollinated the crap out of it. What's up, Gashes? Good afternoon. Everything is great. Everything is so awesome. The garden is popping. All right, so that is our one cucumber. The flower got properly pollinated or successfully pollinated, and so now it is growing. Yes, I did measure it. Yes, it is 1.5 inches. Yes, it did grow 1/2 inch overnight. Yeah. And then this little guy here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's actually starting to discolor slightly. I don't know what is going on, but for whatever reason, I have a feeling I just didn't pollinate it properly, which is very hard to believe because if you guys saw, I tried 3 different methods. Used the electric toothbrush, which is supposed to be a great method because it vibrates and moves around all the pollen. I used, what else did I use? I used a Q-tip, I used a paint, I used just a regular toothbrush. Oh, and I took one of the male flowers, flipped the petals back, and used that to pollinate too. And for whatever reason, nothing. So we've got one, so we're gonna focus on the win, but I really need to understand what is going on here because I don't want to be growing this whole plant just for one cucumber. That's kind of lame. All right, so this is the thing I wanted to show you. So this was the latest cucumber slash female flower that popped out, and as you can see, it is just completely drying up. Maybe we can get a better look at it this way. Hang on, where is it? All right, so it's there, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a very hard time focusing this camera on a YouTube live, so I apologize. But anyways, it's starting to discolor. It's turning brown. Obviously, there's no water content in there, so it ain't growing. The flower's been there for over a week and it's not opening, so something's going on. Maybe nutrient levels are off. I'm gonna have to do a bit of research and figure that out. But hey, we're gonna focus on the small win. We've got a cucumber growing, so all good, guys. It's all good. Moving down the line. Good health to all. Thank you so much. Good health to you too. I'm sure to have good health with all this healthy, clean food I'm growing, you guys. So yeah, the other day, pruned the tomatoes quite a bit. So now, I mean, they're getting bushy again. That took time. We've got a lot of flowers happening, a lot of little tomatoes popping out, and I'm hopeful that the pruning that I did the other day will encourage these ones to ripen a little faster. A few things I've been focusing on is not overwatering. When your tomatoes start to have a bit of a dip in the middle of the tomato, so for lack of a better explanation, I've said this before, when they look kind of like a butt crack, it's too much water. So I've got that problem happening with this one right here. You can kind of see that line down the center. It's over watered. So I reduced my watering schedule, and hopefully the flavor will still be good. I've had it in the past where well, I've had a few grows with different results, but the tomatoes specifically, I've had a hard time. Either their water content is too high and they're lacking water, or they are ripening on the vine too much and I'm picking them too late. So there's a few things that I've got to iron out. I've got to figure out the perfect watering for the tomatoes so that they don't get overwatered, and of course it's based on the variety. And then I also have to make sure that I pick them at the right time. In the past, sometimes I pick them too early and then they don't ripen fully. So, you know, there's something to be said about vine ripe tomatoes. So it's best to let them ripen on the vine and then you pick them. But yeah, we're going to try a bunch of different things, because now that I know that I can grow, now I've got to focus on the other stuff. I've got to focus on the quality, the nutrient density, and just how it tastes overall. Obviously, the whole point of this is because the food from the grocery store tastes like crap. Everything tastes like crunchy water, you guys. It's not nutrient dense at all. And there's a lot of chemicals being sprayed, and even if it's organic, when you go to the store in the produce section and you buy any kind of herbs or lettuce items that are being sprayed with those little sprinkler thingies, sometimes it's water, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a chemical substance that they use. I forget what for, but I think it's to keep it from going brown or something. So the more you know, the more you can protect yourself against that kind of stuff. And so that is mostly my goal here. Do I have any recommendations about spider mites if I have any experiences with them on the plant? So no, but I have had thrips, which are probably, I mean, I've never had spider mites. I don't know much about them, but my experience with thrips, I want to say thrips are probably much worse than spider mites, which I don't know if that's true, but that's just the way I feel. I'll show you guys. I've got two things I've tried for my thrips. Actually, no, this one I haven't tried yet, but this, everyone keeps singing their praises. Lost Coast Plant Therapy. It is a plant wash and a plant protector. You can use it as preventative, regular foliar spray, or you can use it once you have pests or things like mildew. You can definitely use this to eliminate it. It's supposedly amazing, and I think you just dilute it with some water and go to town and spray it on your plants. 7 to 21 mils per liter of water. Yeah, so you just spray it on your plant. So that's Lost Coast. And then what I actually tried is Pure Crop. So Pure Crop is great. It did help me with my powdery mildew. My thrips were so far gone that I didn't even, this is quite expensive. It's a premium product, and thrips were so bad that I was like, is it worth, like I should probably just throw all stuff out. Otherwise I'd probably use this and 5 more bottles along with it. And the reason why I got thrips was because I brought outdoor plants indoors. So never do that if you have an indoor garden. Outside stays outside and indoor stays indoors. So I hope that answers your question, Steph. But yeah, other than that, just keeping your plants clean, pruning, pruning the lower leaves, allow air circulation, just making sure that you clean up the debris in your garden. These pests, like, I don't know a lot about spider mites, but I know that a lot of pests, specifically, well, this is different, but like earwigs and stuff, they like all that debris in your garden. So if you don't clean it up, they will stick around. But that, I don't have much experience in the pest department, so, but what I've heard from most people in the grow community is this is the stuff you want to look for. So, I mean, I had a great experience with Pure Crop, but sometimes it's just not powerful enough because it is on the more organic side. So, if you're really trying to kill them off, then you can use something more chemically based. Try to keep it clean in the grow tent, you guys, because we are growing food that we are going to be consuming. And where I'm at, there's so much hard water that I don't want to be washing my produce. So, all right, moving on. Showed you guys the tomatoes. Take you guys to the yellow tower. What's up, free thinker? I am doing so well. How are you doing? It is a great day today. Great day in the grow tent. A lot of stuff growing, going on. Look at our little baby parsleys, you guys. We transferred 40 parsley seedlings, a mixture of curly and flat leaf. Some of them didn't make it. Some of the seedlings either were too small or the root wasn't sticking out enough, but that's okay. We'll go around, clean them up. That's why I germinate so many. And I've got some dahlia seedlings growing here, which is pretty cool. I keep talking about this because I'm just waiting to get the answer. Will a tuber successfully grow in the tower? These are still roots, but they will form into a tuber, kind of like how ginger grows. And I know you can grow ginger in aeroponics, so no reason why I shouldn't be able to grow a tuber in the tower, but I'm still curious to try it for myself. Yeah, we got some zinnia starts in here, just flowers that are going to be going outside. Green tower is a little bit of a disaster. Eat it and clean it. Not eat the tower, but eat everything in the tower. And our peppers are on fire, you guys. The leaves are looking beautiful. They're so large. Like, look at the size of these leaves. It's the size of my hand. I find with aeroponic, everything grows so freaking fast, which is great for me because I'm the most impatient person you will ever meet. What's up, Anthony? Thank you so much for hanging out. Yes, look at them. Look at my peppers, you guys. So many flowers, and I want to show you guys something here. I just posted a short about it, but in case you guys didn't see it. All right, so talking about hand pollinating, these are bell peppers. This pepper, ooh, and there we go, breaking another pepper plant. I'm just kidding. This is a bell pepper, and that's a little bell pepper over there. This one I pollinated by hand. This one I didn't touch, and look at the size difference. So I don't know if it, whoa, sorry, I'm losing my voice. I don't know if it's just because there's two flowers growing here, but I find it quite interesting that the one that I pollinated is like 3 times the size of that one. It's like 2 of them combined. So very cool. I'm hopeful that I'm going to get some larger peppers. That's been my focus. Now that I know actually grow and get them to grow, now it's about focusing on the quality, the size, the nutrients, all that fun stuff. Oh, I'm excited to show you guys this one. I keep talking about this one, it's Tiny's 5-color pepper, and I just showed you guys yesterday, but I feel like a lot of you here today weren't here yesterday, so you guys will appreciate this. Chinese 5-color pepper, you guys. Tiny chili peppers that develop and ripen into various colors, but they're purple, red, orange, yellow, and pink, which is very cool. And then we've got our other peppers growing here. They're all going to be a surprise except that one because the flower was purple, so I was able to ID the variety. Everything else is looking great. Free thinker, the tomatoes are right here, free thinker. They're coming. We've got some here. These are the tricolor non-GMO heirloom cherry tomatoes. A friend of mine brought them back for me from the States, from Buffalo. They have a grocery store called Wegmans. It's actually quite a pricey store. They've got premium produce and stuff. So yes, you can find cherry tomatoes in Ontario, obviously, but for some reason, every time I buy cherry tomatoes from the store, they're never a product of Ontario. So my friend brought me back these tomatoes that were sold in the States, but greenhouse grown in Ontario, which is so odd. So I kept these, and they were such good tomatoes, and I've never tasted tomatoes like that. They taste like candy. So I saved the seeds, and that's what we've got growing. We've got nine tomato plants, and I've got 2 of them growing in the grow tower, you guys. Check that out. So we're gonna see how they do little A and B testing. Do I eat spicy food? Well, of course I eat spicy food. I freaking love spicy food. I can handle hot. So I'm really excited for those peppers. They're going to be awesome. Probably won't be eating them on their own, but in a dish, it'll be awesome. What else? What else do I have to show you guys? Yesterday, we moved. Oh, there's our lemon seedling, looking a little sad. We got to fix it up, do something to it. But yeah, just more bell pepper flowers. I already feel like this one's gonna be a big one. Let me just try to get a shot underneath here, show you guys. Right, so these are a perfect plant. The male and female parts are within the same flower, so you don't need to pollinate. But if you do, you might get a better yield. So we've got our 4 sugar baby watermelons in the bucket system. We just transferred them yesterday, but already roots coming out of the net pot. They're all searching, so maybe they're happy. We will see. It's probably a little shock to their system because the nutrients is just completely different, so might stunt their growth a little bit, but it's all an experiment. Oh my gosh, I love Scotch bonnet peppers. Those are so good. Nice of the peppers. I grow lots of super hot peppers. Nice. What kind of hot peppers? Oh, Carolina Reapers, guys. Those are hot. Have you guys ever heard of I forget what it was called. I think it was called the Ghost Pepper Chip Challenge. Well, I tried one of those, and wow. So there's this brand of chips. I think it's called Pocky, like hockey. P-A-Q-U-I. I think they're a Canadian company, and they sell them at Superstore, and they've got some great flavors, but they had a ghost pepper one, and so it was like this viral thing. There was like a ghost pepper chip challenge. I tried one, and when I say I can handle my spice, like I can handle my spice, but that was ridiculous. The entire day I was just freaking sweating and dying. So yeah, probably won't be having any ghost peppers or growing it, but Carolina Reapers are a good free thinker. That's awesome. If you guys watched, I did a live a couple weeks ago with Andrew from Ogo, and he fully ate an entire chili pepper on camera, and the poor guy was dying. So maybe I'll do one just to make you guys laugh. We'll see. Like, I'll eat a really hot pepper, but it'll probably just make me suffer. It won't be very funny. Moving on down the bucket line. These guys are moving out shortly, going outside. These are all flowers. I just wanted to get a head start on the season and grow them in the system. This girl is staying here though, so it's actually quite tall. I should measure. Looks like it's about 2.5 feet, and she's opening slowly, new petals unfurling every day. So it hasn't developed to its final size or color yet, but soon, guys, soon. It's fun to watch the process. What's up, Pro Pyro? Saturdays for the win. Thank you so much. I love hanging out with you guys on Saturdays. Everybody comes to hang. some white Thai, black cobra, and some purple peppers, Chinese 5-color rose pepper. Oh, okay, Mr. Rager, how are your Chinese 5-color peppers? Please let me know, because it's my first time growing them and I'm so excited. And is there something I should know, or is there something specific I need to do to them? I've topped them a bunch of times, pinched off the first buds just to try to increase my yield, but I hear they're heavy yielders, so I'm really excited. We'll see how they do, but let me know how your plant is and if there's anything specific I should know. What else haven't I shown you guys? Okay, parsley is just by the day, you guys. So we've got a bunch of this growing in the yellow tower, but it's so big. My initial plan was just to grow a couple, like I've got here, propagate and fill up the tower, but we've got new seeds, so we're trying a bunch of different varieties. What's up, John Boy? Thank you for joining. Happy Saturday. And then our dill, so good, so freaking good. It tastes so awesome. I've already had some. Kale is just looking great. Do a little root check. Yeah, they look okay. Might be a little too much water, so I have to assess. I do need to do a better job at checking out the roots, making sure we're on track with the root health, but there's a lot to keep up with, you guys, so just got to make sure I do it all. What else is there? There's a different stage, growth stage of parsley, but it's starting to get its first true leaf right there, so super, super cute. Oh, and we've got some mustard, which I haven't really shown you guys yet, so cool. Better than never, absolutely. That is what I always say. I seem to be late a lot these days, you guys. It's this tent, it makes me for everything. Every time I've got something to do in the tent, I always get so held up in here, and then I get super late for whatever I've got next. All right, so we're gonna probably work on this tomorrow. I'm gonna start transplanting all my other seedlings that sprout, because there's quite a few. Mustard, wow. I know, the mustard is so good. Last grow, and it was okay. And so I decided to try it again. I've got things more balanced, like the nutrient levels are better now. I think I've got the nutrients. I'm starting to figure it out, and I'm starting to be consistent. And so I think that the mustard is going to taste a lot better this time. So I'm looking forward to that one. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you guys shit. What's up, Mia Lifestyle? Thank you for hanging out. All right, so we started lettuce seeds a couple days ago. My videos are therapeutic. Free thinker, you just made my day. You are freaking awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, our lettuce seeds have sprouted. We've got some romaine. We've got some regular leaf lettuce. So this is the point where as soon as they sprout, gotta give oxygen. That's where I went wrong last tray, and I just left the tray covered. Oh, this is the tray right here, and the only thing still growing is the green onion. So we will see. Pro Pyro says that's a religion seed. Yes, I know about the whole mustard seed thing. Yes, so mustard leaf, I know I don't know if it's a religious thing or more a spiritual thing, but there's something about a mustard seed. Like, all you have to do is plant a mustard seed, and then I forget what it is, but I should know these things before I go on here and start talking about them, but that's what you guys are here for. But yes, mustard seeds are supposedly very symbolic. Not sure why, but to me, all seeds are symbolic, you guys, because there's nothing like planting a seed, whether it's in life or in the garden. Like, things don't happen if you don't plant seeds, you know what I'm saying? Right, seedlings. I keep getting off track. All right. I don't even know if I have everything I need. All right. So I got some proper tweezers. Well, these aren't them. These are cosmetic tweezers, you guys. But I got myself some proper tweezers so they won't be as sharp. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at some of these little guys here. Got another, I'll show you. All right, so that's our last dahlia seedling. I was gonna throw away the packet of seeds, and then I realized I had 3 seeds left, and honestly, I don't know, but somebody's on my side because all 3 of them sprouted, which is crazy. Last year when I tried germinating dahlia ones, they weren't sprouting. And then here, I've got all these little baby celosia seedlings, and if you lift the actual tray portion up, you can see all the little roots hanging down, so they're ready to be transferred. The thing is, I'm kind of out of foam collars, so we're going to try them maybe in some hydroclay, even though I've been bashing hydroclay, but well, I'm bashing it, but you know what I mean, you guys. I have some new domes and trays for you. Will allow for more airflow, food grade, and your... Oh, thank you so much. Is this Farmer Anthony? I don't know which Anthony this is, but if you have new domes and trays for me, that is awesome, because all I'm working with right now is this. So what's up, Farmer Anthony? Oh my gosh, you guys, Farmer Anthony is the best. If you haven't already, go check out his Instagram. He works for Quality Horticulture, and he knows everything there is to it when it comes to plants. He has been one of my biggest resources, so everybody show Anthony some love, because he is awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out, Anthony. Appreciate you. All right, so I'm just gonna go grab some net pots. You hang tight. Don't leave. Don't leave. All right, so I do have foam collars, but some of them are different. So these are the ones that I love. They've got the little space in the middle there for the stalk to grow. And everybody's giving Anthony some love. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Mr. Ganix? Happy Saturday. I was just talking about you yesterday and your lemon seedling. I got to pick your brain and figure out how you grew fruit in Ontario on a lemon seedling. So we have to chat. So yeah, I have these foam collars, but these ones, I realized after I purchased them, don't have the hole. So when I tell you I'm very quick, and sometimes I don't think before I do things. And so this is a prime example. I just picked up all these foam collars. They were super, super cheap, so it's not a big deal. But this one doesn't have the hole in the middle, and this one does. So when I put the parsley in this, it just freaking died. So it got suffocated. So we're just gonna try out some hydroclay anyways. These guys aren't gonna be in the tower for a very long time. From a grocery store lemon too. Okay, me too. So mine are grocery store lemons. I germinated the seeds. I'll show you actually quick before we get started. All right, so that is my lemon seedling here. It needs some help, you guys. It's definitely struggle city, but it's okay. We're learning. I gotta be kind to myself. I'm already just focusing on the rest of my garden, the wins, you know? I could use a small drill bit, or I would use a small drill bit to hole in there. I know I need to have some drainage going on, but I was in a pinch. I had to get them in the tent, and so I've got, this is what they're in, is just these containers here. They're plastic, they're easy to carry around. There's no proper drainage, so what I did was, so the OGO team gave me a bunch of lava rocks, and because I don't use lava rocks in my system, they're just too large for the net pots and stuff, I actually laid out all the lava rocks on the bottom of the container and some hydroclay, so I've got a thick layer at the bottom, and I'm hopeful that any excess water kind of drains. And I'm so paranoid about fungus gnats, even though like that's not a big deal. I try to water very carefully, but I might not be watering enough because I'm so nervous. So we'll see, guys, but it's a slow process for sure. Holy moly, are you super strong? Actually, guys, I've been working out, so yes, I am super strong, and I'm about to get strong So, you know, I was just telling somebody, like carrying around these jugs of water all day long, yeah, it builds muscle. And then on top of that, I try to work out and maintain it. And so, the water jugs aren't going to carry themselves, you guys. I gotta, you know, stay fit. What am I doing here? Hydroclay. All right, so see, I love these tubs. This is where I keep and soak my hydroclay. I'm just gonna grab this. So I know I've been complaining that hydroclay's debris. It does, but hopefully not be in the tower for a very long time, so I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, so I'll try one first before you guys watch me, because I might F this up. Already F'd it up. Great job. You guys, these little flowers are so tiny, it's so easy to break the root, so I just use one of these. Helps loosen the root from the paper towel. Can I ask what material pot made out is it made? Wow, I can't talk today. Can I ask what material the pot is made out of that you held up? I think it's just plastic. I don't know, the brand is Garant, but I just think it's plastic, or yeah, it's just like a plastic, but it's like jelly kind of. I don't know how to describe it. They're just gardening totes. I use them for either gardening tools when I go work in my outdoor garden, or obviously I'm using it for the lemon seedling and for hydroclay storage. All right, so I'm just gonna try grabbing one here. Some of these, the roots might not even be long enough, but we'll try it. All right, I'm gonna flip you guys around. So I've got so many of these that honestly, if they survive, great. If they don't, great. Like, this is just an experiment. I'm not really hoping that they stay alive. Let's just flip you guys around. That's right, MF clone. Got the muscles going on here. All right. So we've got our little seedling here. It's so tiny. I wish I had, you know what, this guy maybe should go in a foam collar. I don't know. Well, whatever. I said I would try hydroclay, so we'll just try hydroclay. Obviously I can't bury it super deep. It's so tiny. So I am just going to stick it in there, cover it up. This is not gonna work. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like the hydroclay. Sometimes when seedlings are too young, it's difficult. Anthony, I gotta use those easy plugs you gave me. They're sitting right outside the tent, ready to be used. And I keep saying, okay, I'm gonna use them for strawberries, but I haven't had a chance yet, so I have not forgotten. All right. That's not gonna work. Too much light going through, that's not gonna work. All right, where's my tweezers? So guys, I should have looked at this before doing the live, but that's okay. So the ones that are too short, we're just gonna let them grow a little more. Mussels from Brussels. Yeah, well, the funny thing is actually I'm half Belgian, so yes, mussels from Brussels, that is true. All right. Oh my goodness, I keep breaking these roots. See, this is why sometimes I do these things just on my own without you guys watching me, because this is when I screw stuff up. What's up, Thomas? Thank you for hanging out. Happy Saturday to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. I hope all of you guys are. All right, this is a celosia. They look like amaranth, and if you don't know what amaranth is, it's like a flower. That's like a feather. They're cool, I promise. All right, I'm gonna get that into the last of the good foam collars that we have. There we go. Don't have much of the roots sticking out the bottom, but the water trickles in there anyway, so it's all good. you guys around here. So what's up for everybody today? What is everyone up to this weekend? It is a bit of a gloomy day where I'm at. Went for an early walk this morning. Honestly, I have to remember to bring clippers or scissors with me on my walk because I see so much stuff I just want to propagate and grow in the tent. Oh my gosh, are you guys watching right now? Ay, ay, ay. If Mr. Ganix is still here, this is probably stressing the heck out of you. Yeah, somebody commented on my video recently saying, oh, why don't you use hydroclay? I'm like, well, why don't you watch my videos and hear what I have to say about hydroclay? How about that? Because I know a lot of people think I'm complicating it. And yes, absolutely I am, but at least I'm learning. Oh, I'm sorry, MF Clone. I hope you feel better, and I'm glad that I can keep you company. Being sick sucks, you guys. It's like, you know, when you have your health, you've got all these problems, and then as soon as your health is gone, or as soon as you have an issue with your health, even just a cold, then you've only got one problem. All right, so sometimes I leave a little piece of paper towel on if it's stuck, because it'll help just suck up any water and bring it to the root. Whoa. But yes, I wish you a speedy recovery. Also, nobody likes being sick in the summer. I don't know where you're at if it is summer, but being sick in the summer sucks. All right. This one is, I don't know, you guys, feeling kind of uncoordinated today. Some days are good, and some days I just can't get my shit together, you know? Be careful with that. You can bring pests. It's no bueno. Yeah, so I don't usually bring anything from outdoors in here, and if I do, it gets seriously sanitized, sterilized, all the things. I'm so careful. Even if I'm carrying my dog and I gotta go do something in the tent, I go change first. I make sure I don't have any thrips or anything hiding in my hair. But, oh, you're from Ireland. Cool, MF Clone. Yeah, I hear the weather is just gloomy there all the time. So you need a little bit of sunshine in your day. I'm glad I can bring it. All right, so you guys, I'm just effed up royally, to be honest with you. These roots aren't long enough. This is something I've got to do off camera so that if I F it up, you guys won't judge me. I'm just checking all these here just to see if root is long enough to transfer. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, these plants have the most delicate roots. I've pretty much broken every single one. The good thing about it is it'll just grow back. I'm not worried. I'll leave it in the paper towel for a couple more days. But if I lift this, I see all the roots hanging out, and then when I try to gently pull them out, oh my gosh, you guys, what a disaster. See, this is the stuff you don't get to see on my, did you guys just see that? Come on. Anyways, whatever. This is the shit that you don't get to see on my Instagram, me just messing stuff up, and you know what? I'm going to do that off camera, you guys, and figure that out, because once I start getting frustrated, you guys don't want to see that. Sometimes I run out of patience quite quickly, and I get pissed off with myself, so that's okay. It's okay, but I can transplant these. These are larger seedlings. It's the same thing. That is why parsley is so challenging, because the seedlings are so tiny, just like these little flowers, and you know, one pinch of a tweezer and you just break the whole freaking thing. So fuck. Anyways, what's up, Dad's Grow? Thank you for joining. Happy Saturday. Anthony, you are welcome in this tent, but you got to change your clothes, your shoes. You got to like scrub in before you come in. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot involved in this tent. Nobody enters this tent except for me, but you are welcome, Farmer Anthony, because Farmer Anthony's an OG. He's helped me so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody in the community. You guys are the coolest. All right, so I've just got a little bit of hydroclane here, and I'm gonna transfer my, I was just saying how I have my last dahlia flower. It was like my last seed and it sprouted. Watch me break the frickin' root too. So this is the dahlia seedling. Don't know what variety it is, but it'll be a surprise, you guys. All right, there's the little baby in the net pot. We'll do a little side by side. I've got two other ones that are in the foam collar. We'll check out how they do in the foam collar versus the hydroclay. FFS, you guys. I try not to swear on the lives, but I have the biggest potty mouth, and it's really hard not to swear right now. Wish I could be there on time to make the vibes a reality, but I respect her hobby and rules. Aw, thank you so much, Pro Pyro. Really appreciate you guys for just hearing what I have to say and coming to hang. Honestly, sometimes it is a hot mess express in here, but that's okay. Because that's what it's all about. I've got to provide the inter too, you know what I mean? All right. I don't know what I'm doing here. What a mess, but all right, that's okay, guys. At least we got to hang, right? I am trying, you know, the pain with transferring seedlings in the hydro, I should be showing you guys what I'm trying to do, but anyways, whatever. I'll just leave it like this, and if it works, works, and if it doesn't, oh well. All right, we're gonna get these in the tower. Looks like you're having a blast in there. I can't stick around right now, but have a great Saturday. Thank you so much. MF Clone says, peace out, Dad. You guys are funny. So I'm just gonna, right, these were in the orange tower. Just gonna put them in the orange tower. I'll take you guys with me. And that's it for today, guys. You guys just got to watch me royally screw shit up, and hopefully it made you guys laugh. Bring back the milk someday. I don't know what that means, but I can bring back the organic food someday because that's what I'm growing. All right. That salad tower, yes. Sorry, if you guys are sometimes just staring at the screen, it's because I'm reading your comments and I'm trying to respond to them. So yeah, the lettuce, we tried to move them. I moved them every other row because in the green tower, some of the leaves are completely overshadowing other lettuces, and they're not growing properly. Bad joke, that's all. I was talking to Dad. LOL. I'm glad you guys can have fun with Heather. And I always love a bad joke, so don't hold back. All right, so that is it, you guys. There's nothing else really going on. Pro Pyro says, I talk too much, I'll stop. No, don't stop talking. I should stop talking. I talk way too much. Sometimes I watch my lives back and I'm like, girl, you gotta shut up. So, yeah, but I'm happy that you guys got to hang out with me. We had a bit of fun, even though we didn't get anything done really, but that's okay. I'm actually gonna work on this. I'm gonna see if I can find some of my other foam collars anywhere. And tomorrow we might try to get these out of the net pots and get them in the cell tray. So we're not dealing with too crazy of a root. It should be quite easy to remove, but I want to show you guys these roots. Look at this. Are you ready? So look how tall this plant is, you guys. And look at these roots, a little bit overwatered, so we have a little bit of root rot. Like I said yesterday, I saw there's this aeroponics company called Grozine Hydroponics or Aeroponics, and he called it his roots getting a tan. So I thought that was funny. What's up, Natimbi? I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, Natimbi, this one, you check out the zinnia flower. I know you're into growing flowers, so there it is, the first aeroponic I was going to say the first aeroponic Natimbi. The first aeroponic zinnia. So there you go, guys. This one is called the Queenie Lime with Blush. It is a lime colored flower with pink raspberry kind of tones, and to be honest, it's actually my least favorite, and it's already so beautiful, so I can't wait to see what the other ones look like. But we're gonna get some of the other stuff in the ground, not in the ground, in the cell tray to get ready to get in the ground tomorrow. So come hang out, same time as today, 12 p.m. Eastern time, a little lunchtime live to hang out with you guys. And yeah, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And if you guys are into indoor gardening, aeroponics, learning about plants, or just good vibes in general, come hang out. We always have a good time, but I had a lot of fun with you guys today, so thank you to everyone that hung out with me and joined in. But yeah, until then, we will see you tomorrow, you guys. Have a wonderful Saturday, and make the best of your day. And you got 1 more minute to smash the like button before I shut this down. So thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Have a great day.